Hey guys, welcome to the second Transfer Tuesday video on Budget with ajulydreamer. My name is Miranda, and on this channel I share everything personal finance. I cover budgeting, saving and investing. If these topics are of interest to you, then please hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get in today's video. So like I said, this is the second Transfer Tuesday for the month of January 2023, and if you're new around this part or are not familiar with what Transfer Tuesday is a money movement that was started by Mary over at Pennies Not Perfection, with the idea being that we look for money within our budget and send that towards our financial goals. A lot of us here on YouTube in the finance space have been following along with Mary with her Travel Tuesdays and using this to help us save money towards emergency funds, towards sinking funds, towards paying extra towards our debt, investing more, and many other things that we're all working towards. So I hope you will join us and be our accountability partners, because that's how we treat each other. Let me know in the comments below if you participate in Transfer Tuesdays and what you're working towards. So for the second Transfer Tuesday for the month of January 2024, I will be making a live transfer. I've got my trusted mobile here with me, and I also have my Legend Planner, the small version that I am going to be using for the rest of 2024, where I record everything personal finance related. So I will be looking down because I'm going to be referring back to some numbers. So last week we ended at £448 after I added in £18, because we started the year at £430, then I added £18, and that left me at £448. So this week I will be adding in 3 envelopes. This is a little bit of a bigger week than usual, and the reason why I'm adding a little bit more is because I got in a little bit of income. So I want to add as much as I can, because hopefully by next week I can reach the first goal that I'm trying to reach, which is $655, so that I can pay off my taxes that I do at the end of this month. Like I said, I don't want to wait until the end of January to pay those taxes. I would rather do that as soon as possible, so that I can start focusing on saving this money towards my my trips for 2024. So that is my plan. Now with the 52 envelope savings challenge, if you haven't done this before, with the 52 envelope savings challenge, this will help you save £1,378. That is my goal, to save that amount, but part of that I'm going to use for my taxes, and then part of that I'm going to use towards my upcoming trips. So we ended at £448 last week. I'm going to do a screen record, and with that screen record we're going to start off first with adding in, I want to say I'm going to add in £19 first, so that will bring me to £467. Then I'll add in £21, and that should bring me to £488. I'm literally trying to do these numbers quickly in my head, but I'm not that good. And then finally I'm going to add, this is a last minute one, £22, and that will now bring me to over 510. So that's where I am, but I know that you are looking at the screen recordings that I'm doing and the amounts that are actually showing in there, which is 512 as opposed to 510. I will say this, if you're new, this is because the account where I'm keeping this money earns interest, and that interest is what you're seeing there. So the £2.54 is actually interest that this account has earned me since I opened the account back in September of last year. So that's why there is a little bit of a difference there, but for calculation purposes, and I'll see if I can put a screenshot above, I have the laminate of the 52 envelope savings challenge, but I also have my own template that I sell on Etsy, which is what I'll put up on the screen, and I've been shading that in my good notes so that I at least have that track there and I can just do the calculations easily. But that's where we are ending at £510 saved for my 52 envelope savings challenge. And like I said, my goal for January was to add to 30. So if I remove the £62 that I've added today minus the £18 that I added last week, that means I have £150 left to send towards this 52 envelope savings challenge. But for my taxes, 655 minus 510, I have about 145, so roughly 150. I should still get that saved so that, you know, I can pay off my taxes as soon as possible. So that is what I'm working with, you guys. Do let me know in the comments if you follow along with the Transfer Tuesdays, what you're saving for and how you're getting along. This January, I must remind everybody to be kinder to themselves, because December is always an expensive month, and January is the longest, you know, year of the year, literally, because January feels like a whole January to December because of just how long for most of us it takes from the last time we got paid to the end of January. So that's why I think we should be kinder to ourselves. If you get additional income, prioritize it to where it's needed the most, and maybe do the 90-10 rule of 90% to wherever it's needed the most, and then 10% to treat yourself if you want to do that, or to savings, whatever floats your boat. But be kinder to yourselves, because January is a tough month. It financially and emotionally speaking, but financially for most of us is a tough month. So definitely be kinder to yourself. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.